find a music instrument to perform it on. I wanted to do live shows, and they're super fun, but how can I perform that kind of music? So I made this to do that. This I call the City Masher 3000. And yes, you got it right. Those are actual Nintendo Wii controllers. And so what they're doing there, I don't ever pick them up. When this installation is put together, those Wiimotes just sit there on the ground, and they are watching for infrared light, just like this. It turns out that they have cameras built into the front of every one of them, and they're looking for infrared light. And so I made these pens to do that. Now that's actually not the green light that you're seeing. If you look close, on the right next to the green light, there's another light, and it looks like it's burned out. Okay, so that one is actually making a different kind of light. Now the green light, we can see that. Us human beings, we can see that with our eyes, but the Nintendo Wii cannot see that. But that other light right next to it is called infrared light. And infrared light is invisible to us humans, but the Nintendo sees. So, what does that do? Well, it basically communicates with the computer here, and whatever or wherever the Nintendo sees this light, it turns it into a mouse movement. So I can basically trigger this.
Wait, what if you put both in one?
And so this software that you're looking at, all these colored bits, every one of these colored squares is a little piece of music. It's either a beat, or a melody, or a lyric, or some bit that I've actually cut out and I put in. And basically what I can do with this is I can trigger different pieces of music and mix it all together on the fly. So let's take Nirvana. Got Nirvana going, let down the lyrics to it, how about We Will Rock You?
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man. You got mad on your face, your big bitch face, kicking your can all over the place. Singing, we will rock you.
Nice.
We will rock you.
Let's try a little Eminem.
Buddy, you're a young man, shining in the breeze, gonna bring all the world. You got no one to please, your big bitch face, leaving your can all over the place.
That's what I do for my live shows. I basically put all of this music together live. And in fact, for our live shows, in fact, we're going to do one tomorrow, Saturday at 7 o'clock. We'll have the Wheel of Mashup there. And so this wheel is actually two wheels. You spin one and it lands on the music. You spin the other and it lands on the vocals. And whatever it lands on, I put the two together. Even if it's Britney Spears and Led Zeppelin, I'll make it work. Any questions? Can I answer about this? Do you have a question about the equipment or about the music or anything like that?
I like that.
How does the Wii work with this? The Wii controller actually has, does anyone know what Bluetooth is? Alright, good. Now Bluetooth, basically, these Wiimotes each have Bluetooth in it. And the computer has Bluetooth as well. So, the Wii looks for the light. Wherever the light is, that location gets sent by Bluetooth to the computer, and the computer is running a little piece of software that moves the mouse to that location.
Totally got it.
That's how it works.
If I build that and I get all the
technology of a computer.
Good luck getting all those songs together. It's taken me years to put all these songs together. You know how many songs are in here? About, last I count, 800.
One of the songs.
So much. That'd be a cool DJ thing, like
that
would be. That'd
last
be
year, actually, I was here at
probably be the
Maker
best
Faire.
DJ ever because he makes all these songs work on like regular DJs. They just like mix songs together, don't even fit.
Not music at all. But I was looking at it and I was thinking, I'm looking for something better, some way to control this thing. I think that might have something. So I started experimenting with it. It took me about a month to actually put together the basics, but it worked. It's been about the last 6 months that I've been improving it and trying to get some of the bugs out. It turns out that there's things that'll go wrong, like, for instance, I'll show up at a stage set up to do a show, and all of a sudden, I'll find out that it's detecting weird infrared light. And you know why? The lights overhead make infrared light too. So I need to come up with all the solutions for things like that, and that's why I've been spending my time.
Feels like cheap fear.
email connected to the computer, it's got Bluetooth. Basically, they're wirelessly by Bluetooth connected to the computer. Right, so the projector is just projecting whatever's on the back. And this screen is nothing fancy. Actually, when I started messing around with this screen was a $5 picture frame from the thrift store that I put a bed sheet on. And actually that worked better than everything else I tried for a couple of months. And finally I found this that worked a little bit better. This is still that cheap picture frame, but this is just from like a sign company. I guess they print signs on it.
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah, your question?
How does the vocal match up with the beat?
Good ear, yeah. Basically, that's the magic of this software. The software that's running, that's juggling all these different sounds together. The reason why it's so valuable to me is it does that hard work of actually making everything line up on the same beat. So I have to do my homework ahead of time. I have to tell the computer program where those beats are in the music. But once I do that, then it handles making sure they stay all together. You want to hear some more music?
I do? You don't skip the year. What is it anyway?
Aerosmith.
Anything.
Skid Row.
Machine guns ready to go.
How you doing, young lady?
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Woo! Big round of applause, you guys. We're about to move, all right?